Hey there, my name is Veronica. I am excited to be with you today. Today we're going to be talking about revision. It is a technique by the great Neville Goddard. We're going to be talking about just how to do it, why to do it, and what sort of results you can expect to receive by doing it. In a nutshell, revision is creating new stories about past events. Things that happened in the past that you blame for your current circumstances. In revising these things, we change the current foundation of what your outcomes are in this present moment. Now, revision is very powerful. I actually made another video on it in 2016, and I am going to list that link below as well. Now, revision is something that can help you in attracting a specific person, especially in a situation where you've already been rejected or where you've broken up with someone. In creating revision, you help create the foundation where better experiences can happen now, where you can attract those new results. Revision works in anything. It works in terms of money success, job success, health, anything you're trying to attract an outcome in. But before we do that, if you would like to learn more about me or work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com is the place to go. I have something called the Specific Person Workshop Package, where we will work together to manifest your specific person. Now, this is in any scenario: a breakup, a crush, someone who is currently friends with benefits, someone who has rejected you, turned you down, ghosted you, any sort of situation. I will help you Monday through Friday, and we will work together to manifest the outcome. I also have self-study courses available at veronicaisles.teachable.com. I have something called the Attract Constant Communications course, which will help you in attracting all of those texts, all of those phone calls, all of those social media shout-outs, and being made a priority by your specific person. You can find that at veronicaisles.teachable.com. So let's talk a little bit more about revision. Revision is done best when you script out a new story. So I would actually recommend writing it down. Photobomb. Now, you could physically write this down in a particular journal that you pick out, or you could choose a word app, an app on your phone, anything. But I think it's done best when you actually write it down and then meditate or visualize upon it later. Now, revision is done best when you use repetition. So I do think that in terms of making revision as effective as possible, I would do it for at least 5 days in a row, just to sort of start solidifying this new result, this new outcome. Now, in terms of revision, what you do is you pick a painful event of the past, or an event of the past that maybe didn't go your way, or maybe it's something from your past that you blame your current circumstances on. So for example, if you broke up with someone, maybe there is a key point in your relationship where you felt like things started to go downhill from then on. Maybe you regret something you said, something you did. Maybe you wish things would have gone in a different way in order to change the current results of now. Now, in regretting these things and kicking yourself in mulling over the past, that isn't going to create the new outcome of the current moment. How the current moment is going to change is by releasing the tension, the baggage of those past events. And this is why revision is so important. It is because you are revising things, causing resolution inside your mind, inside your heart, providing yourself with relief, with comfort. And you are providing a new experience that you can exist in. You are aligning with a new result because you are revising the past events. So in this revision exercise that you are going to do, that you are going to read back for at least 5 days, I would suggest before bed so that way you can dream upon it. But instinctually use whatever technique works best for you. Read it whenever. Do it for less than 5 days. Do it for more than 5 days. Listen to your heart. But if I was going to do revision and make it work for me, I would choose 5 days and I would read it before bedtime. Now, you can pick any situation from the past. Anything. And what you're going to do is you're going to write a new story. Instead of how things went, you're going to write how you would have preferred things to have happened. Now, this is so powerful because in creating these events, even though those aren't actually the events that happened, your mind is going to feel drawn to the energetic vibration of this experience. And that is going to have a domino effect in your current moment. So for example, if you had a big argument where you both said a lot of horrible words to one another and you hurt one another, and this was the beginning of the end for your relationship, maybe you rewrite this experience that it never happened. That instead that day you did something completely different. You talked about different topics of conversation. This particular thing, this event never happened. Now in doing this and finding peace within this, then what you're doing is you're saying that you are welcoming a result that isn't based on that past event, that isn't based on that past wrong. You are welcoming in an event, a new outcome, a new circumstance that is based on the happy foundation, the peaceful foundation, the foundation that means you're still talking, you're still in love with one another, nothing ever went wrong. Now this is also really powerful in terms of rejection. Say someone rejected you and they said all of the reasons why you can't be together, or all of the reasons why they could never have feelings for you, or maybe they blocked you. Maybe you revise this that you were never blocked. And so you no longer feel closed in inside because you feel things as open, as freely communicating, and you align with that. And then what do you think ends up happening? What do you think the outcome of that is? It means you'll actually start talking because you're feeling it from within again. You're no longer attached to this crappy experience. Instead, you're revising it. You're revising it completely and truly. Now again, you could do this for money. You can do this in terms of body image. Pretty much anything, any type of broken relationship. If you are having a hard time with a family member right now, maybe you feel like someone is working against you in your life, a coworker, a friend is betraying you. You can revise all of this. You can revise things to have someone apologize to you, pay you back a sum of money that they owe you, return an item of yours that is belonging to you. All you need to do is revise the event, revise the past event in the preferred way. Read it. I recommend 5 days, but use whatever feels good to you. Read it when you feel inspired, and you're going to connect with the energetic feelings of what it feels like, the relief, the satisfaction of the revised event. And what this does is it causes that domino effect. It causes you to connect with the current moment in terms of that old moment that is now revised. Because we tend to base the current moment on what happened in the past. We don't have to do this. We shouldn't do this. But we tend to reach for that automatically as a reflex. So what you're doing is you're recreating the old experience into the new, into the preferred that's going to line up with your current experience of now. And you're creating that new breakthrough. You're streamlining to those results. Now, revision is very effective. Neville Goddard talked about it. I will list links below where you can read more about him talking about it, about the story I told in the last video where I talked about revision, about the lady who had the broken relationship with her son and how she mailed herself a letter. She mailed herself a letter with what she wanted him to say. And she believed in that result. She believed in the resolution, and nothing had been working for her. So I want you to revise that past event. You could even write yourself a letter from someone that you love, a love letter, a letter of apology, a letter paying you back a sum of money, a letter awarding you the job promotion that you know you deserve. It could be pretty much anything. Now, I know as human beings, we always want the other person to do these things from their own free will, their own free actions. We don't want to be scripting and creating their outcome. However, we're actually already doing this. We're already doing this unknowingly. We are attracting their outcomes all the time. We don't act as individually as we would like to think. We are all connected to this one great source, whatever you want to call it, the source of life, the source of being a human being. But we are all connected to it. We all have our radar into it, and we are all reacting in accordance with it. In fact, this particular video was a suggestion from someone else. I'm going to guess a lot of people have been trying to attract me doing a video on this very topic, hence why I'm actually doing it now. We respond to the vibration of others. We respond thinking it's our own idea. So when this person apologizes to you, when this person suddenly wants to be with you, it's going to feel like their own personal idea. So try it. What do you have to lose? See what results it can bring you, and do leave a comment below to help inspire others. I am Veronica. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, veronicaisles.com is the place to go. If you would like to do one of my self-study courses, veronicaisles.teachable.com. I also have an amazing app for iPhone, an affirmations app that will transform your world. Details on that are below. Have a good day.